I mean, they're obviously very concerned too in the next coming days, you know, what this does mean for our state as we see it changing so much when it comes to the winds and how much this is going to cost so many people. And Jessica, I think in comparison to Southern California to Northern California, we've dealt with things very similar.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
How come the winds are so different? You know, like
Yeah.
here for us, it seems like we get high winds too, but they're a little calmer right now for us.
And we're still under some influence from that same area of high pressure. Yesterday we had a wind advisory, but Southern California is just right in the middle of that really strong pressure gradient. That's the reason why they're getting reported winds up to around 70 miles per hour today, while we're expected to see lighter conditions into this afternoon. So let's talk a little bit about that. California undergoes very similar conditions, especially when it comes to fire weather season. However, it's based on where that pressure gradient is when it comes to how strong those winds are. And right now, some of the strongest offshore winds are developing still in Southern California as we wake up this morning, and as they wake up this morning, continuing to battle the containment on those fires. And of course, they're continuing to work on those spot fires as the winds get gustier and gustier. Now, back here in the Bay yesterday, like I mentioned, we were under a wind advisory. This morning, completely different picture. Light conditions into this afternoon as that area of high pressure starts to tilt away. That allows for some lighter winds just at the surface level for us into the afternoon hours. We'll see gusts up to around 15 miles per hour at max over into Solano County. Other than that, we head all the way into our Wednesday forecast, and it's looking very similar too. We turn the page into the next couple days and all the way into the next week. Well, one thing that we do have really in common with our friends down in Southern California right now is the dry conditions that we've been experiencing. I mean, think about it. The past 7 days, it's been dry for us widespread throughout the Bay, and we're going to see the next 7 days looking very similar too. Now that impacts our friends down into Southern California, where they're under red flag warnings right now because the relative humidity is already so low. And as they continue to see those offshore winds develop, that's just dry condensed air, drying them up even more compared to that nice Pacific breeze that we're used to. So let me drop this real fast, and we're going to change gears real quick. I want to show you the map, and as we head into the next couple days, we're going to continue back here in the Bay to see similar conditions to what we have today, meaning more 60s widespread throughout the Bay, a little bit warmer tomorrow, but the light winds will stick around for us, which is great news. So from Santa Rosa all the way down into San Francisco across that beautiful Golden Gate Bridge, we're expecting low 60s today. The warmest spot's going to be San Jose, topping off closer to around 65 degrees. And then as we head into the next 7 days, it doesn't matter where you live, we're all going to start slowly cooling down from the 60s into the upper 50s, with that morning fog developing as we head into our Friday and Saturday forecast. Now, this is just our inland forecast. Let me head all the way over into the Bay. If you live closer to that Bay Bridge that you see behind me, we're seeing the exact same setup. Low 60s, upper 50s right around the corner as we head into this weekend, and we'll see a same set trend as we head all the way into our forecast next week. Gianna?